Hello, hello. My name is Becca, and we are here navigating life bit by bit. So let's get planning. Today, you guys, I am going to show you a side-by-side comparison of the 2 different styles and the 4 different size covers that we offer to create your planner or organizer or journal or whatever it might be. So I'm going to go through this stack here. Look at this stack, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, let me start out with our extra large. We're going to just start there. Here is our extra large classic. So let me show you. I'm going to start on the outside and then we'll work our way in. All right, here is a look at our extra large cover. Can you see it there? There's the top, there's the bottom. It squeezes in there, right? Our extra large covers, you guys, are designed to hold our extra large inserts, which are 7 inches wide by 9 3/4 inch tall. That's the size of our inserts. Our covers themselves are a traveler's notebook style system. So it's a wraparound cover. You can see here that it wraps around and it closes with an outer elastic. Now inside's where the magic happens, you guys. Oh my gosh, right? All right, so inside we have these awesome elastic bands in here. These are what are going to hold your inserts or other accessories inside your planner. This is how it's all going to be held inside. I'm going to show you that later, but for now we're looking at the comparisons of the different cover styles. So this is a classic, and our classic has 6 pockets. It has 1, 2, 3 pockets here on the front panel, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 pockets here on the back. On the back, we've also got an elastic pen loop. And then like I showed you, we have 4 elastic bands. This is actually all one elastic, you guys. And I'm going to show you right here, this knot. When you get your planner cover, it's going to have this knot, and that's absolutely supposed to be there, so don't worry. If you look at our elastics, it's actually one solid piece of elastic that's thread throughout our cover, just like shoelaces. So if you start at the knot, you could see that this elastic band goes up to the top here, and it goes through that little hole. If I flip it over, I could show you it comes up out of that hole, back into this hole, then it goes down, and it does the same thing back and forth, just like threading a shoelace. When the 2 ends come together, that's what this knot is. Over time, if you need to tighten your elastic or loosen it for any reason, you could always unknot this and do that just like you would a shoelace. Then we've also got an outer band. The outer band, that's that elastic that's on the outside. And there's a hole right here. That elastic band comes through the middle right here. So you'll always have that knot right here as well. You guys, we also offer different colored outer bands. So if you didn't know that and you ever want to change, for instance, I might think of putting a pink one on my cherry blossom cover. You can change that outer band with one of our replacement elastics. All right, this is a classic, and like I said, it has those 6 pockets and those four elastics down the center. The other feature that I love about our classic is it has this 1.5-inch stitched spine right here down the center. That's what gives it some sturdiness. When I hold it up, you could see that that's where those elastics are. They're in that stitched spine in there. Let me make sure you could see me right there, right? All right, we've got those 4 elastic bands here in that stitched spine. That's what's going to make it sit on a bookcase or a shelf or at your desk or anything. It's going to help it keep its form and structure. And then what I love is with those 4 elastic bands, you guys, it can hold 4 to 8 inserts comfortably. And as you fill it more and more, because you have that outer elastic, it's just going to stretch and grow as you add more and more inserts. So that is the classic. Let me compare the classic to the professional. Now our professional, I'm going to show you the same size. This is an extra large, and our professional is slightly different. Inside our professional, it's very similar to the classic that I just showed you. You've got the 6 pockets. So you've got 1, 2, and 3 on the front and the back. The major difference of a professional, there's 2 big differences. The first one is the elastic. You could see there's only 1 center elastic here. And the other difference, actually there's 3 differences. So that's the first difference, is the elastic. The other difference is the stitched spine. Do you see that width, you guys? It's just 1/4 inch. How different, and it's so much thinner than our classic. Let me just do that little comparison. You could see right there. Here's the stitching on our classic, and here's the stitching on the spine on the professional. It gives it that slim, sleek look, obviously a more professional look, right? All right, you've got that elastic pen loop here. Now, one thing I want to point out is some of our professionals have the pen loop, some don't. So when you're choosing a professional cover, you're going to want to look in the listing and see if it comes with that pen loop or not. The biggest difference, besides that one elastic in the spine, the biggest difference on our professional compared to the classic is instead of an outer elastic, our professionals have a snap closure right there. So again, it gives it more of a portfolio type look. It's a little bit more professional. It's a sleek look. It's slimmer. You could see right here, it's going to hold a lot less inserts. With that one band, it's designed to hold 1 to 3 inserts inside. And you can see that you can't really go too much more than that because there's not a lot of room for growth. Like I said in the other one, if you keep adding inserts in a classic, it can stretch. But with that snapped closure here, you can see there's not a lot of give. So once you have about 3 inserts in there, that's about your maximum. Perfect for taking to meetings, perfect for taking to school or to work, perfect for individual jobs. There's a lot of great uses for the professional. Now, the professional comes in extra large, which I showed you here, and then it also comes in large. Let me do that little side-by-side comparison here for you. Same size spine right here. You could see again, it has the one elastic. It has the 6 pockets. And now here's the difference. You can see this particular one does not have a pen loop where this one did. So again, you're going to want to look on the listing just to see if it has a pen loop with it. Has that same snap closure. It's just the large versus the extra large. Our extra large covers hold our extra large inserts, which are 7 by 9 3/4. And then our large covers hold our large inserts, which are 5 1/4 by 8. All right, let me bring in our medium. I'm going to go back to classics just for a moment. So we had our extra large here of our classic, right? There we go. All right, now we had our large of a classic. Same design, just a different size. So you could see again, that spine is going to be the same. You've got the same 6 pockets and a pen loop on this classic, that same outer elastic. The large is designed to hold our inserts that are 5 1/4 by 8. Then it's going to go down to a medium. Medium, you guys, hold 5 by 7 inserts. So it's just slightly smaller. You could see when I stack that up right there, it's just slightly smaller. Still has that spine, still has the 4 elastics, still has the 6 pockets and a pen loop. And then we've got our micro. And our micro, you guys, even though it's so cute and tiny, it's still the same spine. Right there you could see as our classics. So you've still got that same width spine. You've still got the 4 elastics to hold all your little inserts. It is designed to hold 4 to 8 inserts comfortably. It does have that elastic pen loop. The major difference between the micro and the others, you could see that there's only 1 pocket on each side in our micro, where our others have 3 pockets on each side for a total of 6. But even our micro has this cute little elastic closure right here to hold it all together. And then if you want to go super, super cute, one more I'm going to throw into the mix are our teeny planners. They're basically keychains. They're more novelty. They change through the season. So this particular one is retired. It already did sell out, but we do have this pattern as a mini, and it's just a cute little keychain. But just like our bigger planners, you guys, it does have the little inserts in there. Just more novelty, but I like to share that. So there you have it. You saw we have our micro. We have our medium. We have our large. And we have our extra large. Of these covers, you guys, all of these are in stock right now. We still do have the cherry blossom. We still do have the purple. This particular one we still do have. It's in our join kit, so you can't buy it on the website, but you can join, and you can get that in your kit. We do have the teal and black micro right here. And then we also have these professionals. All of these are currently, as of now, which is mid-April 2025, we do have this particular floral professional, as well as this navy. Of course, we have a lot more to choose from. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for taking a look at the different size cover sizes, the different styles, and I would love to know what your favorite size and or style is. Comment in the comments below and let me know. If you had fun, make sure you subscribe and follow along with me on my YouTube journey. And I want to thank you so much for joining.